Here. Hello, people. We're live.
Hi, everyone.
Hey. What's up today on Tuesday? How you doing?
Transcend politics.
Transcend Tuesday
We're
politics.
going to transcend everything.
You said you were doing some channeling prior?
I was just on Next Level Channeling, and I just did a live for everyone. A really important channeling. Please check it out. It's called The Anointing, but there are like the 30th of August, 30th is really an important date. So go check out that channeling.
August 30th. Oh, is the 30th the supermoon?
It's the super blue moon is one of them, but there's a certain points. That's one of them. And so this is important for all of you to know so that you can take advantage of this. Yeah.
Is that the 30th?
Yeah.
The full moon. Okay.
It is super blue moon.
Well, you peeps have anything on your mind, you put questions in, but let's throw a few on the super blue moon coming up here.
Yeah.
See what the energy says. Hi, Patricia.
Yeshua is who I channeled, and he didn't reference any astrological events, but it just so happens it coincides with a few astrological events. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What Leah wants to know the channel again? That you do that?
It's called Next Level Channeling. Oh, and by the way, you just reminded me. I need to do an ad placement. I am doing a Divine Complement class with Gerald Tarostash, and this should be it's going to be impactful and transformational, but fun as well. And it's going to be August 30th, actually. August 30th? No, September 30th. My mind just went crazy. September 30th on Saturday. You can sign up for that. My members get to attend free. It's for everyone. It is transformational, and it's about self-love, because your first relationship is with yourself and divine source. And from there, you can go out to receive love from others. So this is for everyone, not just people trying to bring in their divine complement. So please go to dragonflycrystals.store and you can book online. It's only $29. And I think everyone should attend that class, because we can all use that one way or another. So, yeah. Oh, one more ad. Akashic Records. I'm doing another class with my co-host, helper, Allie from Heart and Soul Connected. And that'll be October 14th, Saturday. So sign up for that as well. Thank you.
Oh, no.
That's the end of the infomercials.
The hurricane is going to go right over Rose Blue's mama? Is that what you mean? Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all. Ton of flooding, 100-mile-an-hour winds. Florida is going to go through a rough few days here. Blessings to them. Oh, we know it already is, Nancy. You talk to the weatherman about it, because it's catastrophic.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying on the news it could get 12 feet of water.
Yeah, that's like incomprehensible. That's like practically over your house kind of thing.
The low-lying areas and sea level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it's going to go up the East Coast after that.
Yeah, that's true.
Lake City, Florida, just north of Gainesville. Well, I'm getting that this full moon will be a time when people receive wonderful news, like recognition for good work and for being a nice person, those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Three of Coins, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands coming out here. And it's like recognition and compensation for work well done. And all these are talking about following your passions too and not giving up. And then remembering to always maintain a balance between work, life, and family.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just the overall energy is just giving me recognition, public recognition, success, and rewards.
And oddly enough, Scott, that mirrors my channeling.
Nice.
The channeling, the Yeshua channeling. Yep. And what I just pulled mirrors that too. The Empress, the Strength card, the Ace of Cups, and the successful celebration home, the victory and recognition, just as Scott mentioned. So oddly enough, this all makes sense.
Beautiful. Yeah, that full moon is not going to help either. High tides.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we can see that sea level Florida is going to be having issues in years to come.
Mm-hmm.
Any coast that's low level. Yeah, Melody. It's rough. Strengthening with the heat of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
So half of our politicians get serious. And then it's still got, yeah, let's throw in that. I sense it would take like, once we reach a good carbon neutrality, it's going to take like 3 years for the Earth to adjust.
Yeah.
So throw a few on the rebound from climate change. What the cards have to say about the rebound from climate change?
The rebound.
The unfortunate is like, even with EVs, you're still going to have pollution and whatnot from those batteries and taking the minerals from the planet and whatnot.
Yeah.
And these batteries really don't last that long either.
No.
So it'll help the exhaust going out, but other aspects, no.
Mm-hmm.
Love from Mother Earth. You betcha, Leah. Hi, Debbie K. Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm just trying to chat at my people. Oh, sorry. Wasn't paying attention.
Mother Earth on the rebound. On the rebound from climate change. I don't know what this means, but I'm getting there's going to be an invention or something that's going to accelerate healing. It might be a new power source. Maybe it's something to do with hydrogen or something else, but it's going to be some kind of celebration coming up next few years.
I feel like you're probably right. Here, I got the 10 of Cups right off the bat and a lot of Pentacles, which are about the Earth. So they're working on it. And I feel like this is the success they're having with it. And someone comes along with a lot of power and authority to make it happen. And I feel like I got the Five of Pentacles as well, which I feel represents people putting money toward it. Companies and people who have a lot of money, I feel like, will be putting money toward it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of help going in that direction.
You ever heard of it was something like a group of witches. I'm gonna take out this banner. Forgot. You ever heard about this worldwide group that would do prayers or constant meditation together on one topic? You ever heard of that?
Yeah, people not an organization that does it. No, I haven't heard. But I know a lot of groups do it.
Right. It feels like
I've been in on a few.
It feels like something like that would help raise the consciousness.
Oh, it does. People are doing it all the time. They're getting together and
thousands or 1 million people get together and just meditate on, calming down a storm or.
It really has worked, and they've done it. Yeah, it does work, and they have done it. I know that they have tampered down storms. They've worked on upgrading the energy of a city. In terms of the lower kind of energy and raising the energy up, they've done a lot of work with all of that. Right. And I think it would work.
Because who I was getting with that is these two. The Nine of Swords and the High Priestess.
Yeah. Because you're really calling in all the angels and guides. And angels cannot really only come and intervene if you ask them. So, get out there and ask them. But if you're asking them en masse in a conscious way together with a bunch of people, it's going to have a tremendous effect. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like the Nine of Swords in this card, it talks about releasing the feelings of regret and guilt, so then you want to change that to positive thoughts of weakening a storm or healing. And then the High Priestess is all about powerful psychic insights.
You definitely want to do that. You attract things, and so your thought forms, whatever you have your thoughts on, keep them positive, keep them in the light. And if a massive group of people are scared of what's going to happen, like with Florida, it's not a good energy to lower the volume of the storm. We'll put it that way.
There we go. Like Deanne said,
the dome of protection. Yep.
The thoughts.
Yeah, we did that. Linda G did a dome of protection on Ukraine as well. There's a lot of people that. And wasn't it Cash Peters? He was also doing a dome of protection over Ukraine kind of group thing as well.
Yeah, that's right. Did you hear that? Steve Scalise is diagnosed with blood cancer.
Oh no, really?
Or he finally admitted it. One of the two.
No, I didn't know.
Steve Scalise. Well, he's in the house, so.
Oh, multiple myeloma. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Yeah, ain't good. So finishing his term would be January of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah, it really is.
To me, it doesn't feel like he can make it that long to do his job. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, she wants to. Worry about the Democrat against Rick Scott. We can do that.
Yeah, no. He tries to. He's. I got the there's no nice way to say you have multiple myeloma. Here he is trying to maintain what he's got. He's got this great life, but here's what comes. He's worried rolling underneath it all, trying to hang on, but here's the tower coming in. Your body won't function the way you want it to anymore. No matter what the treatment is, it's going to affect him, and he's probably not going to be able to continue his job. For entertainment purposes only, and I wish, him nothing but the best. I wouldn't want anyone to go through that.
No. Yeah. I'm not gonna shuffle again. I wasn't concentrating enough, and it came out weird. So
I got the tower for him. So
I had the death card and 5 of coins, but the other stuff made no sense. So
yeah. Oh,
I just used my intuition on that one.
I think he still has illusions that he can stay in his work, but it's not going to work out because he's not going to feel good enough and strong enough to do it. That's what I got.
I don't know. Weren't all of Congress required to get their vaccination then? Or
I don't think they can require you. Can they?
I can't remember.
No, it's not. It's infringing on your civil liberties.
What? The government required military to do so.
Military owns you. That's a whole different thing. They own you. While you are in there, you are owned by them like a contract, but they own you totally. I don't know how to say it. Always put domes over my yeah. And you know what, Nancy? I do that every morning when I do meditation. I do the white light around my home, around my neighborhood, around my town, and then I go out further and put it all around the whole entire world. So, and then I send light out to the universe. So we'll see. Yeah. I'm doing that every day.
Before that was even a thing that I knew of, right? I just naturally always said to protect yourself, imagine a white light dome of protection.
A white light, yes. Yep.
And it really works.
It does work.
I do everything out.
I do it every day. I've been doing it for many, many years.
Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any questions to Star. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he was shot during a baseball game long ago. Yeah. MT got fined for no mask, but I can't remember the rule about.
Yeah, they can't force you to get a shot, but they can certainly force you to wear a mask inside the chambers where other people can be harmed from you not wearing your mask. Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen that? That Debbie is running against Rick Scott?
No.
Yeah.
Against Florida.
I guess I don't know much about her. She used to be in the House or Senate or something.
Yeah.
I guess she's pretty popular. She got a good voice to bring out as a Democrat. As soon as she came out, I got pounded like the first day, like 10 emails.
Oh, really?
Any money. I'm like, really, Dems? You're pounding it hard, aren't you? Oh, there was something I also read today that polling and talking to people on the ground They truly believe that Texas may go blue.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Talking to
Wow.
people on the ground, you don't have the government and the Secretary of State's interfering with ballots and all that stuff. I never really felt it was, deep red. It always felt purplish.
Mm.
I don't know.
Well, I tell you, I have good. Who is this Debbie? Is she a Dem or a?
She's a Democrat.
I've got good cards for her. Yeah, I've got the Queen of Wands. So this is like her. She has ambition. She has fire. She's got the Magician next to her, and she is holding on to everything that she's got. Maybe the campaign funds she's using them well. She has the Justice card on her side. She's expanding her base, and she got the Lovers card. So I feel like stars are aligning for her. People are backing her, and I feel like she's in a super good position to overtake Rick Scott. That's my findings as of now. I have a really good feeling about her for now.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
She must have had, I don't know why she took a break, but maybe she was burnt out or something.
Could
I'm
be.
getting a lot of I need a break cards. Tired of the fighting
or not. Look she's in a state full of Republican crazy nuts. If you don't think that kind of thing, you're seeing commercials, hearing bad things, day in and day out, are going to wear your butt down if you don't, you know what I mean?
In the past, I have. Oh no! Wait a minute. I thought that was the 4 of Cups. It's 9 of Cups. Okay, that's celebratory.
Yeah,
but maybe it's family stuff. It can kind of mean family too.
It could be because she probably is getting her family targeted with bad things too. You know how it goes.
4 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So
yeah,
there was some bad energy in the past. But moving forward, I have the 4 of Wands. It's being united in service. Temperance, which is a good card, and 10 of Coins. She's going to have financial backing.
Yes, she's going to have good backing. And she's going to use her campaign funds well.
The Coins, using the campaign well.
Yeah.
2 of Cups. I think the Democrats are going to help her a lot. They want to win this state.
They do.
I think Rick Scott's a pretty easy target myself.
Super easy. And Rossi pointed out something. She says it will be easier for her to win since Rick Scott wants to get rid of Social Security. Heck yeah. There's a lot of retired folks in Florida, and you think they are not going for the Social Security thing going away. I guarantee you.
It should really help too that DeSantis is destroying Florida too.
Oh, absolutely, 1,000,000%. She's in good shape.
The only bad card I have here in the end is the Hangman.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of struggles going on.
Yeah.
Maybe assistance, or I have the 10 of Coins. There's money flowing for her.
Yep, she's going to do fine. Monetarily, yeah.
It's like parties kind of only hit it hard where they think they can really win.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If they think it's a lost cause,
they don't want to put money up, good money up there.
And they'll hang them out to dry kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
So there may be a little bit of that going on with that Hangman. But she's got internal help. It's kind of like I haven't seen anyone come forward yet, but our Wisconsin Senator, Tammy Baldwin's up, and she's like an establishment here. It is hard for any Republican to even get close to her.
Mm-hmm.
No one's even stood up to run. Any Republican with name recognition said, no, I'm not running against her. So no one stood up yet in Wisconsin
Okay.
against her.
Well,
So,
maybe they won't.
oh, I'm sure they'll throw a sacrificial lamb in there. But yeah, the general agreement's like, there's no way we can beat her. She's a
Yeah.
household name here in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Right.
She's a good senator, good person.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Death
like,
Satan is hated in Florida. He's robbing us blind. Yeah, Evelyn.
well,
I feel for you.
People are going to see that. Satan stealing money, teachers aren't like him, insurance is going through the roof.
Yeah. Kids not being taught properly history as it should be taught, like real history. Oh man, if I had kids in Florida schools, I'd pull them out so fast. I'd have to send them to a private school that taught real information.
Now, Alva, do you know if Nikki is doing anything now? She's just working for the Democrats in Florida or something? Since she ran, she didn't have no office after she lost.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see if she'd ever run for governor again or something else?
Okay.
You know, she lost to Chris.
Okay.
And then Chris lost to Satan.
She wouldn't run again. I just got that hit. She's had it. But I'll keep doing the cards. That's what just came in. She has no intention. Doesn't even want to be out there. No wonder she doesn't want to do it. She's the head of the Democratic Party there.
Good deal.
I think that's probably where she wants to stay. Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
Oh, wow.
I got my Democrat card in the world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That makes sense that she's.
So it's really true. So here she is. She's got everything she wants, material, happiness, blah, blah, blah. And here's the Hierophant. So all the powers that be are sitting next to the devil. This is what she's looking at right now in the situation that's happening with Florida. She wants no active part in the politics of getting in the mud. She'll just run the Democratic
Yeah, she can do that.
from there,
Like
because
she's
she
very
wants
happy that she's
nostalgia, the way it used to be. And here's the King of Cups, bringing in that emotion, that stability and balance of a good, solid, democratic mindset, policies that are very, for the people, everything for the people, not for the rich, fat politicians. Excuse my phrasing, but I'm just saying, no, she doesn't want to leave what she's doing.
Yeah,
It's here in the cards right here, and I understand why.
Yeah, I'm not getting any higher office or anything like that either. Just
she's happy. She's
doing
doing
it.
what she likes.
Yeah, doing the good fight here.
She's doing the good fight from the organization rather than, having to get out there in the weeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes what she's doing.
Knight of Cups. Here, this person here is riding on with a cup, helping others.
Yeah.
10 of Cups, being in the family, doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And then the 2 of Wands. This one here, you got this little guy assisting others.
Yep. That's what she likes. She'll do it from there. She's, enjoying that much better.
My first cards were kind of the same. It's kind of like Judgment, the World, and 3 of Wands. It's all about helping all of Florida.
Yep.
Judgment can be feels like giving me a little, like a strict ruling, like only putting up good candidates, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And placing, harsh criticism on those that deserve it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think she's in a good place.
She's in a good place. Like,
Florida's petitioning. I seen that one lawyer is filing a 14th Amendment.
14th Amendment.
I heard that lady Democrat is calling for the Satan to be recalled.
Yeah.
Hasn't done nothing for the state.
Wow. Let's see.
Who's petitioning? Is it all of Florida or the citizens?
They
Or
would
is
have
it
to be
one person?
it would be the citizens, wouldn't it be? Petitioning for the 14th Amendment to stop Trump. Yeah, who would do the petitioning? Right.
Like I said, there's
Is that something that has to come?
You know, that organization Crew is putting a case together.
Right.
Who put it out there to federal court?
Yeah, I think you're right. It has to be a lawsuit, or it has to be. Yes, it has to be a.
Maybe it's
they have to, like when somebody petitions for somebody to be impeached or whatever. It's that kind. It has to be a system where they go through the steps, whatever that is. Gosh, I wish I knew.
They don't have recall. I maybe said the wrong word, but
oh yeah,
calling for his resignation or something.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
okay.
He was pretty upset. Let's just put that back up.
No.
Is that all I know is that one lawyer filed a suit stating the January 6th committee and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Well, Florida petition. Well, Florida stopped Trump. Oh, because of my brain just finally caught on that DeSantis would love to have that happen to Trump. Man.
Well, I know I've been hearing that many state secretary of states are talking.
Right.
About doing that in swing states.
You know what? I don't get that they're going to, and here's what I got. They're in a situation where they're looking at, all the things that they do without in the state of Florida under the DeSantis regime. Here's the Hierophant. So the laws and things the way they are. The Page of Cups talks about people whispering, trying to figure out what they're going to do. But here's a pie in the sky, kind of, look what I've got, and I don't have the things I need, or I don't feel like I do, waiting for everything to come in, but it's not. And here's the grief. So I think they're going to be crying in their beer, but nothing's going to happen. And I don't think that's about Trump. I think this is Floridians who feel bad about having DeSantis in the position he's in, and they're suffering. That's how I feel like they're going to be grieving that they're in the situation they're in. That's what I feel like.
So I got the Eight of Cups. There's some decision making. You can't be walking away, of course. Four of Swords is a waiting game. It's kind of a struggle. And Six of Cups. It feels like there is past precedent with that. But with Eight of Cups would suggest that you might have to walk away from it. Kind of a feeling, right? So those are the first three. So I know they're right, but the Queen of Cups, that's my United States card. But it's also motherly. This mother here is offering a cup, and the child's not taking it.
Right.
So I don't think Florida. So in this situation, the Queen would be Florida, and the citizens as a whole wouldn't be taking it. And that,
Yeah, the citizens have had enough of DeSantis, and they're sick of the Trump thing. They want some good outcomes to happen, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out for them right now until DeSantis is
basically,
gone.
yeah. As the question reads, I don't think Florida would.
Not Florida.
But there is something going to happen that, in regard to the 14th Amendment or something else, will happen prior. Because I have the Knight of Coins and the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Coins is bringing some kind of documentation, something in. It'll take time. Maybe it's an indictment of Trump or something. But then we have the Ace of Coins. Here's that big coin being pulled in by the wagon, bringing in prosperity. And then look what happens. We got a big party going on now. Nine Cups. So there's some celebrating. Honestly, we don't have to worry about 45. I honestly believe that.
I believe that too. Kay Van, I'm so sorry to hear about your brother passing away from multiple myeloma.
Wow.
Yeah, I would not. That is just, a hard thing to deal with. And I'm sure painful in so many other ways. And Nanette, I'm so sorry that your son had cancer. And your firstborn, I know because I lost my firstborn to a pulmonary embolism when he was 38, though I got 38 years with him. So I feel, really for Kay and Nanette, my heart goes out to you so much. I know what it feels like to lose your children and the family members. Oh my gosh.
3 years. Okay. I was just looking for any more questions or anything. Happy days. Yeah. Satan got booed. That's Jacksonville. A little more reasonable place.
Well, because he's not authentic. He's trying to become a little Trumpy, but he can't. He hasn't got the mannerisms down, and he's late on his weird laugh and all this weird stuff he does is so inauthentic that people, it's hard to watch him because he's like a big caricature for entertainment purposes only. YouTube. He's like a caricature, not a real person. He's like pieced together like Frankenstein, a little bit of Trump, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
He's horrible. He has no personality. Casey, she goes to outings and all she talks is about is her kids coloring on the walls or something.
Oh, sorry, Linda. Bye. She's got to go. I'm sorry, Scott.
Okay.
Linda Sandoval has to go.
Oh, see you, Linda. I didn't see that.
See you.
Oh, the song's not working. Bummer. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm going to create a banner quick since I don't see. Be on. Okay. Since I don't see any questions, I got a question.
Okay.
You can get a sense of what's going to go on in this man. He's got a huge schedule coming up.
Yeah.
Huge. He ain't going to have time to golf.
I believe that he will be embroiled in courtroom trials next year. I see it. I
Oh,
see the vision of him going through it. Definitely.
sitting in the trial room. So the first
Yeah, I see him sitting there.
wait,
Yes.
the first one he has to be in would be the J6 one, because everything else is civil. He technically doesn't have to be there.
I see him there, and here's the card. This is how he's feeling.
It doesn't look like someone's sitting in a couch, sitting in a.
He's with some woman who's got it under control, practical, down to earth. And you know who this feels like? Our lovely Fawny Willis. And let's see what else we got. We got the strength card. And this is how he's feeling. He is roped in, tied up, stuck. He is stuck. He cannot get out of this predicament. Walking away. He wants something better. But you know what? It's not going to happen. He'll go somewhere in his Delulu mind. So really, power and authority, they're going to do their job, the jury. The Empress is going to come in and wow. Yep. Oh yeah. So there's going to be there's going to be new beginnings happening. And you know what this is? Things he doesn't even know they have on him. New people coming in. Or that they're just going to start showing up. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah. So I think it's funny. Next year. That's who I see. And it's going to be a rough ride for him. That's what these cards show. Sitting in a courtroom like that, it's going to become very real.
I don't know. I use my cards. None of my cards show sitting in a courtroom.
Oh gosh, I saw him in my mind's eye. I could see it. Absolutely. He will be sitting in a courtroom.
8 of coins, health issues. There's going to be a drastic change. And then I got my spirits card in transitioning.
So you think he's going to die in the next few months?
Here's serious health issues.
I shouldn't laugh.
Here's your angels comment. Page of coins is all about new paths, new directions. 5 of coins, severe health issues again. Severe struggles, broke.
He doesn't want to appear too sick and weak, though, Scott, because he's got a campaign to wage. He's got to be the strong man, and therefore, maybe he'll show up in a wheelchair. But he's got to appear.
I think the stress
he's got to appear the strong man because he's got a campaign to win, and he needs that campaign money for his, lawsuits and court lawyers. So there's a whole bunch of layers of things going on here. So yeah, you may be picking up on what he's thinking in his head that he's going to try and perpetuate, but
no,
you're going
to fake
the real
way.
I mean, he's probably thinking up all these different scenarios, but he'd have to relinquish going for the presidency because who wants somebody that is halfway dead? Whatever.
I can only
entertainment purposes.
That's what I get, but I've never seen him in a courtroom.
Ooh, I have.
I
Oh.
I think
I
the
see him.
stress. I think the stress gets to him, and he blows a gasket.
But he'd have to, because I see them going early next year. And I feel like it's too soon for him to blow a gasket. The gasket will start to get blown during this. And that's what I get. But Arizona brings indictments. If Arizona brings indictments, I think that will be the final straw. Well, I mean, Sterling says he'll leave the country intact and in good health, but
He'll
not
never. He will
later.
never be able to leave the country.
We'll see what happens.
With Secret Service all around, there's not a chance he can leave the country. Now with 4 jurisdictions going on, I don't believe that for a second.
It's an interesting thing. I mean, we all pick up on different layers of things going on. So
his pilot would be jailed for trying to leave the country too.
Evelyn says, let him blow up. Let him blow up and have a gasket. It's okay.
I think you're right, Leah. It's some kind of mental institution, right?
Well, I see they could very well bring indictments. I feel like they could actually do it. I think it's a possibility, and they'd win. I really do. I do see success for them bringing an indictment.
Okay.
If they do it, yes, they will be successful.
Okay. So I think the investigation is going. I got the Knight of Wands. Here's the prosecutors or AG, whoever's doing it, the creator, and then they have the Tower coming in. Yeah. There's a drastic change where they bring in indictments, and then I have the Wheel of Fortune, positivity, making change, bringing the indictments with a Page of Swords. Knight of Coins is also tangible paper there. And the bottom of my deck is the 9 of Coins. 9 of Coins. I got that coin. Yeah. I get my Moon card, which is October. So they may have it coming in October. And I'm seeing they'll be successful. So it looks like it, especially when the Wheel of Fortune comes in. Oh, absolutely. You can't get much more successful than this. They're sitting pretty. Yeah. They've got an ironclad case. So, yeah. I'm not positive who. I think the fake electors for sure. Yeah. It depends on how many there, but it doesn't feel like as many as Georgia did. No, I don't think so. I didn't feel like there'd be a lot of people involved in it, but I do feel that who will be involved in it. The lady, what is her name? One of the lawyers or one of the sycophants from down there? The sycophant that was running for governor or running for, what was she running for? There was, not her. Well, I've erased her name from my memory bank. I don't want to know her, but the leader of the Republican Party. I don't even want to say her name. The sycophant that was around Trump and was going to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, I see her face, but yeah, you see her, and we don't want to know her name because we're Carrie Lake. Carrie Lake. Yeah. Thanks.
Exactly, Charlene. You have it
You.
right. And Liz L. and Rose Blue and Jennifer Cooper, they all got it. Oh,
That Kelly
and
Ward.
Rossi.
Kelly Ward is in big trouble.
Yeah.
She was one of those election denying weirdos that was a fake elector, I think, too. Head of the Republican Party.
Yeah.
The Republican Party of Arizona, which is broke now.
Yeah.
No one's giving them any money.
Yes.
Spend all the money on election denial.
Exactly.
So sad.
Yes. Yeah, so sad. I'm going to cry a little artificial tear right now.
A little maggot tear.
A little maggot tear. It's going to be right here, although it might be invisible to you.
Here. These people.
Oh, man. Her name means stone under the water. Oh, wow. If that isn't a foretelling name. Kari Lake, stone under the water.
I know, Jamie, this is nuts. What was it? Brazil is already taking care of their stuff. What's the state can't run for 10 years or something already.
Oh, wow.
He tried to overthrow the coup.
Yes.
That's done.
They did the right thing.
And they arrested all the rioters on their capital that day.
Yeah, they did. They did toot sweet.
Done
They didn't
done.
want. They did it in 2 seconds. They had it all cleaned up.
Not the United States.
They had people in prison. They had the guy, and it was. They had him in prison. Oh man!
Way to do it.
I'm telling you.
I wonder if he'll be seen on the stage for the GOP debates.
No, I don't think
see him
so. I
on
don't see him doing any of that. No.
He'll get
No,
this.
he feels like it would be to his disadvantage. No, I don't think so.
We can see what the cards say about if you're going to be on the ballot.
He's looking at his ratings right now, and he's going, "It's working for me. I'm not going in any debate." No.
Ooh, it plummeted 6 supposedly.
Did it? Oh, what?
Points after he didn't show up, plummeted.
Oh, really?
But the sycophants are still getting money.
Maybe that's what he really.
Oh yeah, what's even more sad? You know that one fake elector, or not fake elector, but one of the ones that was indicted in Georgia.
Yeah.
He didn't have the bail money to get out.
Yeah.
He did a crowdfunding. People gave him $250,000. People
are you kidding me?
No, he's out on bail now.
These are people in Appalachia who don't have any money. These people who don't have money are sending these people money.
That's just crazy.
I mean,
and yet we have people dying of cancer or severe illnesses, and they ask for a few bucks, and they get $3,000.
Yeah.
A criminal. He even beat up. That's the guy that even beat up some FBI officers coming to his door. He's got another case, but he gets $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a sad place.
Well, anyway, I don't feel like he'll be on the debate stage. Will he be on the presidential ballot?
Yeah, I don't see a debate stage either, but the ballot.
The ballot.
Will he be on the ballot for the nominee?
Will he be on the ballot?
You know, if the Republicans diss him, he'll just change ticket and be independent if he's still around.
That's true.
Will his name be printed?
Well, interesting.
Will his name be printed?
I definitely see it. Yeah, it'll be printed on the ballot. Here is everybody hard at work making it happen. It's happening fast. He has his backers. He knows he's got a wide right. He has his vision set. This is him going after Biden. And here in his Delulu mind is the 10 of Pentacles. The money that he's going to get from his sycophants and anyone in the GOP who will send him money. That's why he's really doing it.
What the heck?
And yes, I see him on the ballot with this. He thinks he's going to get away with it, whatever he wants. This is, yeah. This is his celebration. He'll be on the ballot. So this says he won't be dead. But when did they print the ballot out? When is this good? When did they print the ballots?
Most likely August.
Okay, that sounds about right. So this indicates that as of August, he still got it together enough to have his name on there. So we'll see. Oh, Suzanne says, or Spirit Beyond the Stars says, Trump's numbers are falling. I was reading an article this morning about, here it is, about his approval to run the election. I see him on there.
Well, to be on the ballot, I'd be looking for some coins. Coins are something tangible. I had the 4 of coins in the past. 2 of cups, 4 of coins, and temperance. That's all about him just praying that he can get the nomination.
Yeah, he's really needing
the 10 of wands.
He's needing the money.
7 of cups and the page of swords.
Yeah.
That's dreaming. He's dreaming.
He's got, I mean, that's the thing about reading Trump.
So many burdens.
Reading Trump, you're reading his Delulu mind. So it's
I was thinking of the ballot, not him.
Okay.
Ballot.
Now, I was thinking of his name being on there, and this says it will, but we'll see. I mean, anything could happen. Anything could change and shift. So as of now. I get
it. In the end here, I have 2 of coins, 3 of wands, and the ace of cups.
Yeah, see.
That's not being on the ballot to me.
Well.
See, this is 2 of coins is like someone else. 2 of coins is back and forth, like deciding. 3 of wands is looking for someone else. Ace of cups is, couple or flow. Kind of weird to have those 3 together on that. I don't know. I just don't see it. Knight of Pentacles, right?
We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if he does in fact get hit, if he does have a court situation start in like March or whatever, and he does have to sit in on that or whatever, even if it's not one where he does sit in court, it may create a stress on him, a really tremendous stress. Who knows what will happen? He's an older man, and he's not in good health. But
I mean, if the Republicans go down this path, they're going to destroy their party.
Yeah, they are.
You think they would know this?
You would think.
He's been losing every time.
Yeah.
2018, 2020, 2022.
Oh.
Loss.
Thank you, Sharon. Sharon. She's so good.
What the heck?
Democracy will.
Let's see if we get some cups.
President.
Cups are my Democrats.
Yeah, mine too.
For
When I get the King of Cups, I always think of Biden.
let's take a 2024 election. The energy
Okay.
right now,
Okay.
2024 election. See if we get a bunch of cups.
Okay. 2024 election. Senate, House, presidency.
Wands are Republicans for me. Cups are Democrats.
Show me the presidency, Senate, and House.
I believe the GOP's dead, Evelyn.
The
Our
20
star seeds are going to come out like crazy. Women. There's too many big issues on the ballot.
You're right about that. Show me.
Gotta believe we're moving forward. Jesus. Cards aren't being nice.
They aren't nice at all.
No, I'm not getting the card I
I'm
want.
getting 2 swords. I'm getting 2 pentacles and only 1 cup. But here's the thing. So I've got the Page of Swords. I've got Truth, the King of Wands. I've got material success, and I got the 6 of Cups, along with the 6 of Wands, which is celebration and great, wonderful, new beginnings. I mean,
yeah, I guess I shouldn't have read it that way either, but yeah, I had the six of Cups and 6 of Wands right next to each other too. The first thing that came out was a cup, the 6 of Cups.
oh, I did. Mine were swords.
Well, I had the 3 of Swords first. Could be
Yeah.
the destruction of the three for the Republicans, but I asked for the first cup or the first one to come out, and that was a cup. So, but weird. I got a lot of 3 and 6s. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups.
I got 2 6s next to each other.
It's a long way to go, but I think the 3s would mean you hold all 3 because we're looking at 3: President, Senate, and House.
Mm-hmm.
And my 6 of Cups was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep the faith on that one.
Yeah.
And you said you had the 6 of Cups and 6 of Wands also.
Yeah.
That'll be Democrats with victory.
It is a long way out, that's for sure.
It is. It is.
Yeah. We don't know what's going to happen. But I did get the Judgment card. I just pulled it, and that's.
We got a lot of losers. You got a lot of losers to go down yet. Yeah, I mean, there's so much going to happen yet. There's more.
That's what I mean. It's going to change the face of people's. It's going to change people's mindset about things as all of this unfolds and it starts to process. Even the Delulu people are going to go. They might crawl back into their cave and not even come out to vote or whatever, because it might be too much for them.
Oh my Lord! Mandatory evacuation for 22 counties. I heard in low-lying areas, get out. As long as you're above, they said, what, 10 feet elevation? I can't even say the word. Elevation? I can't even say it.
Tarot asked.
Elevation.
Tarot asked backwards, says they see Switzerland in that Judgment card. I always do too. Isn't that funny? That you should mention that. I do see Switzerland. Yeah.
Thank you. Elevation. I don't know why I was thinking eval. Oh, good Lord. Thanks, Debbie. Thumbs up, kids. Yes, we are done. Thanks, Evelyn. We are done with them taking our rights away. And tell all your friends.
Yep.
believe you're right, Deanne. I truly, the thing is, when you look at all these polls that come out, they're generally asking Republicans. So we see polls, you can be like, "Ooh, that's a good thing," because you can see it sliding in favor, and these are independents and Republicans mainly getting polled.
Right.
I think it may have been Deanne. I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah.
So, someone is talking about actual door-to-door polls are one you take real faith in.
Yeah.
But everyone does it the easy way,
Right.
cold calling or online.
Mm-hmm.
One poll is it's like whoever answers an email, in that route. I never will, because every time I've done, all they start doing is bombarding me for money. To try to take a online poll for something.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's say hi to Gerald of Tarot Stash in the house.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Gerald. Okay. C19 left Aspie a little loopy. She wore my house shoes to work today. Forgot to put on the real shoes. Hey, it's just lazy work day. Comfy day.
By the way, Gerald is my co-host, co-collaborator in the Divine Complement workshop class that we're doing. So sign up for that if you want to have some fun and do some deep work, transformational work. Hey.
Retrograde makes me fumble words. Every time I fumble words, it takes me back to 5th grade when I lost the spelling bee championship because I spelled out conversation when it was supposed to be conservation.
Oh.
The F and V, are different.
Oh.
Conservation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I spelled the other, and I lost the championship because of that. So anytime I mess up a word, my mind just goes right back to 5th grade. I could have been a champion.
Okay. You could have been a champ. You could have been a contender, but
but I was but I had fun though. I what do you call it? I was the flashcard champ.
You know what? Here's the thing. I really didn't pay attention in school at all. At all.
You're probably flirting with all the boys.
I never paid any attention to anything. And it didn't matter. Because when I got into high school, I knew everything. And I did super well because I decided to pay attention. But the thing is, it gets absorbed into your brain anyway. You don't even have to pay attention.
Yeah, you do.
Because you know what? I was not a good speller, and I am a prolific reader and great speller now. It's just the funniest thing. Maybe it's because I'm such a prolific reader.
Oh, you were in the astral field.
I was so Rossi. I was so in the astral. I was not totally in my body for the first 20 some odd years. I guarantee you, I wasn't living totally here.
Dan's a good example in Minnesota. They knocked on doors. Democratic way was to actually go and talk and knock on doors. And don't forget Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a few rural areas in Wisconsin I wouldn't go to.
Oh, is that right? Are they scary?
Well, a lot of these old farmers, they're a little stubborn.
Like with a gun to meet you at don't come over my property line?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They do not like insurance sales.
What you doing on my property?
They'll think you're an insurance salesman.
There you go.
And there's quite a few with Trump 2020 signs or F. Joe Biden signs. I wouldn't go on those properties. They're gone.
I just don't understand the. I just don't understand at all. I don't get that. I just don't get it.
They're a little bit scary.
This is what I get. This is what they're doing in Wisconsin. These farmers are sitting there on their property defending everything they've got, and look at what's hitting them.
There's nothing that are really nice. I was a farmer. They're all nice, but there's a few of the kind you just know.
This is what is going to happen to their state of mind when they find out that who they have signs on their properties for isn't somebody worthy of that attention or that role. Of course, they probably will die thinking that they're whatever lies they were told, they're going to believe them. I don't know.
Yeah. So I see a lot of rural signs so our governor in Wisconsin is Tony Evers. I see a lot of rural signs, a lot of elderly people that put up the signs that say worst governor ever.
Oh, yeah.
So they did not want a Democrat back then, but Tony's doing a great thing. And Joe says the further north in Wisconsin, it's worse.
Yeah, I bet that's true, because the further north you go, the more conservative and the more.
Well, it's spread out so much. It's not concentrated cities. You have your bigger cities that are kind of towards Lake Michigan, Green Bay, Appleton, Oshkosh.
Yeah.
And then Central State, Madison, Milwaukee, Whitewater, college towns.
Yeah.
All the rest of them are just little plastered small towns.
Yeah.
It's hard to anyone. Honestly, it's really been hard for anyone to really win democratically. Republican strongholds.
Wow.
Appleton's liberal. Just mostly the bigger cities. Yeah.
Well, college towns too are going to be liberal. So Madison, those areas where the young people are going to be more liberal. You're going to find that.
That's right. Jeff keeps saying he's going to come back to Wisconsin and see me. Because Black Earth is 25 miles from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he said his mom lives there. I think. Hey, Teresa, how you doing?
Hey, Teresa.
Okay, what do I have started? That's a good question there too. There's a few things that I sense that the judges or the magistrate judges that do the arraignments, they need to step up and say, even in 45's email campaign, he's still putting out this racist and hateful diatribe in his emails. And we had that thing about what do you call it? Oh, the grand jury people. Their names were put out and they're already getting doxxed. It's like crazy. There's gotta be more focus on the threats of the people, that are being.
I need to break out I need the deck of characters. We need to read on some things that I can get the crazy deck of character cards out.
Okay, the jurors. Even a judge. If I was a judge, I'd be shutting that down in a heartbeat because life would be threatened constantly and have to walk around with security constantly.
Totally. Yeah.
Because of rhetoric, they're, You have to spend
Oh,
our
yeah.
money on.
Yeah. Spirit Beyond the Stars said, did you hear about the college student that went and knocked on the door of the other night and the owner opened up the door and killed him? He was an African American college student, a freshman.
Yeah, I heard about that. And
That's
the guy's getting prosecuted.
yeah, he should be.
77 old.
That he just killed him, basically. That's what that
Yeah.
is. First degree
He
murder.
was at the wrong house or something like that.
I mean, the guy's on his porch. He's not. You can't kill somebody standing on your porch. I'm sorry. Yeah. Will the jurors be safe?
Jurors.
Will the jurors be safe?
Jurors. God. Judgment. Oh, it's so unfortunate.
I feel like they are going to be safe, and this is why they're going to treat them like they're in a really like being in the womb. This is them really taking care of them. On stereo, they have people guarding them and watching over them and making sure they're safe while all this stuff is going on. They're going to be in camouflage, so they aren't going to be seen. Even though there's a lot of money that want to put them in the graveyard. This is the demons trying to have this happen. I feel like people are going to finally see what's going on. And yeah, they're not going to get away with it. And I got the universe. So that's an end of that whole thing. Intimidating witnesses, all that stuff. Jurors, the juror thing. No. They're going to try. They're not going to let it happen.
Okay. So I have action coming in with the Ace of Wands,
Yeah.
the Hierophant, and Two of Swords. I mean, they will take care of them, but the Two of Swords is kind of like a wait and see approach, that kind of horrible feeling. But they will be taken care of, but the Two of Swords is always like the choices card.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, they want them to stay kind of hidden, out of the sight kind of feeling. So I got the Two of Coins, Four of Cups, and Judgment. There is that worry about the Judgment. Four of Cups is kind of like hiding out. Or I mean, sorry, why did I say Four of Cups? Nine of Cups. That's a celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So they would take care of them.
Right.
And then we have Victory, Queen of Swords. Oh. And the Six of Coins. I think there's going to be I think 45 is going to mess up enough, and there's going to be greater orders.
Yep. That's what I
I
see.
think this Rhetoric's going to be shut down because the Queen of Swords is your judges here.
Yeah.
Six of Coins is new orders. You know, it's getting and receiving, but you know, you gave this out, we're going to put this on you. And then we have a victory, a celebration here.
They are poised and ready for the first infraction. And that includes whatever happens to the juror pool and that whole 9 yards. They have it all mapped out. They know in all instances they're going to pay unbelievable attention to
warnings. You know, tell them to be safe. You know, stay out of sight. You know,
exactly. They're going to tell them. Yes, they're going to say to keep a low profile.
But they're,
yeah.
but it's unfortunate. Like I was getting that Two of Swords. It felt like they're giving them leeway, you know. But it's going to come to a point that
They're giving them a smidge of leeway to see them do something, and then the hammer's going to come down. And yeah, that's just more people to indict and charge. What can I say?
like the FBI is not busy enough.
Or more charges to bring against them. Justice prevails, right, Evelyn? Exactly.
Yeah. This rhetoric gets shut down soon. I really believe it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at 120 already. One more. Will 45 change? I want to read this dude. Peter
Navarro. I got to get my deck of character for this. Peter Navarro.
It's unreal how he's been able to stall his contempt of court trial.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God, all the money these fools spend on lawyers. There must be a lot of money giving going around.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I know
I know I wouldn't be able to afford a lawyer if I got in big trouble.
I know, me either. But you know what?
I go to the public defender and say, "Work me a deal."
There's all this laundered money, and they use all of it for all these purposes. These fringe groups, these lobbyists. So there's always money to be had. And will he go to jail?
Peter Navarro.
Well, yeah, it looks like, yeah, I think he might. How old is he?
He's old. He looks like he's at least 6.
This is not looking good for his health.
He looks like Trump.
I got a waterfall showing that, somehow he's going to either blab or something's going to happen and he's going to get the attention. It's going to be a big circus. Here is, the powers that be coming in to do something. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. Here's the desert and the sun. I feel like his lifespan, this ruler is his lifespan, isn't that long. He's a sunken ship and he got the Grim Reaper. So I feel like his lifespan is not very much longer and that he's actually, might cross for entertainment purposes only.
I didn't get any deaths card or anything like that to recognize that, but yeah, I see him in prison. The last card in my toss in the end is justice, so he will be facing his justice and be prison. But it's referencing the star card, the 4 of coins along with justice. So there's another, because I believe he gets indicted for J6 too. But I think he works a deal there for less time. Otherwise, the star card wouldn't come out in the ending. But yeah, before that, I got his 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Coins. That could be bad health or being broke. And then
I think his health is going to fail.
Could be health. But yeah, he's got a 10 of Swords on him. He's going to be thrown to the wolves here and down for the count. And then following up justice. So, but yeah, some reason the J6 I'm getting, he somehow he works a deal there after he gets indicted. But, but the contempt of court, yeah, he's going to do months, but all these fools going to be coming down later.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. There's something about investigating Rudy drinking. Maybe it has something to do with competency or something.
Tarot asked backwards is asking, do you guys feel cards come out better on lives?
Um,
He thinks that guides are more aware during lives. I don't know.
yes
It
and
may
no.
be the collective of all of us together, that energy thinking of the question that is being presented, and we're reading on it, and you all are thinking about it, could definitely amplify the answers that we're getting from the cards. I would say, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it happens when we read on personal questions as well, where all the readers, it could be 4 or 5 readers, they're getting similar story to tell for someone. Yeah, I feel like it amps it up. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get the hits when when you're by yourself. It may come in,
Yeah.
It does too, but I think the collective energy helps.
Hi, Jamie.
Okay. Joe G, we actually did the supermoon reading first and what was it? It was 6:00. What did we get? I forgot what we got for the supermoon.
Oh,
It was about the pass and giving and receiving.
yeah, people are getting, it's like getting rewarded.
Getting rewarded, yeah.
And if you watch the Next Level Channeling, the one I just did alive, the anointing, the Yeshua channeling, it is about that. So it mirrors that. And this is about the 30th, which is when, so it's tomorrow. So go watch that fast, because it's something you can do that is going to be big for you.
Yeah, to me, it feels like the supermoon is going to make people more, like give that more of a loving feeling that they would give you rewards or a tip or a compliment more so.
Well, that's a way to say it, and it does that kind of thing. It in a level of that is in my channeling. So yeah, I think that is. It's interesting that you got cards that mirrored that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that was interesting.
All right, one more that I forgot about this. This just came out that Fannie Willis filed an order to have, since 2 of the defendants asked for speedy trial.
Yeah.
She filed to have them all go October 30th.
Oh.
But people can opt out of that too.
Yeah.
But she asked the judge to rule if everyone can go October 23rd, since they have 2 that want the Speedy Trial Act.
Okay.
With the option of people to opt out of that. Pretty sure 45 would be like, no, I'm not going October 30th, 23rd. Yeah, there you go, Evelyn. Positive energy for the good tomorrow night. Yeah. Okay. Speedy trial.
Oh gosh. Well, here's I don't know what to make of all this. Here is the house she built, creating this, putting it all together, planning everything she did to present this case and get everything together. She has power. That's her. And she has the light on her side. She's singing a certain tune, but she hits a plateau where people are kind of on hold, because there's the womb. But this is like she's ghosted. So I don't know if people are not going to show up, what's going to happen. I don't know. But a knight comes in and I get the World card, which is the ending of one thing and the beginning of another. So, gosh, not sure how to read that in this instance. Beginning of one leg of the trial and the beginning of another, I don't know. I know what I want it to be.
She's holding all the cards, is what I'm getting first. She has power
Yeah.
on all these people.
He's the fire-breathing dragon who constructed this beautiful case. So she knows what she's doing.
So I got the Emperor, Four of Swords, and Queen of Wands to start it out. She's in control of everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Four of Swords is making me feel like it's a cat and mouse game. She's ready to go.
Yeah.
She's ready to go with a 10 of cups and 10 of coins.
Yeah.
In the middle of that, I got the 7 of cups. So she's playing a cat and mouse game with them here. It's like, okay, you want to do this? Let's do this.
Yeah.
So then I have.
She's all prepared. She's ready to go. Doesn't she's ready. They can play any game they want. Like, oh, we're gonna make her go really fast. Baby, she can go. To be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, this is putting.
That girl has got her game together.
This is putting a hurting on them with the 8 of Wands, Strength, and Ace of Swords.
Yeah.
Oh God, she's just putting a whooping on all these people.
Yeah, you betcha.
So the question is, will they all go?
Well, I feel like, you know what I just got? The waterfall, which is like all of them, a magnet, and the rock. So I feel like, yeah, they are going to be drawn to it. And this rock is what's going to hit them when they're there. And that's funny.
Oh, good Lord. 45 selling a gold coin with his mugshot on it for $150.
He's going to make money, folks. He's got to pay these attorneys because they don't work on credit because they know he won't pay them. So he's got to drum up some sales so that he can pay for his lawyers. For entertainment purposes.
I don't see all of them going in October.
Oh, spray paint, Joe G. He's just each one taking it, spraying it, and selling it. It's a wooden nickel, but they sprayed it gold.
Yeah, kind of like Trump bucks.
Gold plated, yeah.
$150 is probably a $3 coin.
Yeah. I heard a lot of complaints about the Trump memorabilia and Trump buck stuff because that was virtual. People felt scammed over the whole thing, apparently.
Well, even the paper ones, they supposedly said that it was going to increase in value, like it was a collector item or something. You could turn it into the bank, but it was never true.
Here's the thing, you know, there isn't a lot of people talking about all of these scams that he played on people. I don't get why everybody's not talking about all these different. I don't understand.
Jeff said his cousin wants one. If he wants to buy it, lose his money.
Oh gosh,
you go.
That's painful.
So my ending cards I got, there's a heavy burden on all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing a few of them work a deal here.
Yeah.
With the 3 of Wands. And then I got the Hangman. So there's going to be a few that be like, no, I'm not going yet. It feels like there's going to be more than just the 2 in October. If you will decide to do it, but there's going to be some flippers in there and some that are going to wait. It feels like to me, it feels like a near split, but not all of them, because she did give them the option to opt out. But yeah, Franny Willis has got this locked up.
She really hasn't locked up.
I have a lot of tens in that throw.
Yep.
A lot of culmination finished. She has strength card. She's got her team's ready to go with the information and everything. You think they would be with doing 2 grand juries?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to be
Totally.
toast. And he is worried, very worried about Georgia. You can't get pardoned there.
Yep.
CPAC's not paying his legal fees. They got their own problems with Matt Schlapp and all his fondling of men.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Christine, for watching.
Bless you, Christine. Well, everyone, enjoy the super moon tomorrow because
Oh, absolutely. Check out the Next Level Channeling channel. And look at that. Look at that video. Look at the live. The anointing.
Valerie's doing some wonderful channeling work.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes too much energy. I might try some. I might do some more in the winter when I have more time.
Yeah, you've got to have to be calm and sit down, and yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Things are calming down in my world now.
That's good.
Summer's always so busy.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna go boating until it's too cold.
A man has to boat.
And then my weekends.
When you can.
And my weekends will be free.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. I don't know. The guide said it's okay to take a break, and when it comes,
it is.
They'll come back.
Because,
and
when you're busy, like my guides slowed way down on the channeling while I was preparing for the class that I just did, the Akashic Record class. For me, they slowed down and they didn't give me a bunch because I was busy developing that class. So they really do, look out for you. And when you're busy, like Scott, I'm retired. Scott has a job and, he's working every day. He goes out and has to work and I don't. So there's a big
yeah, the energy level definitely has to be there. And it makes no sense to try to push things when it's not there.
If you do, you're not going to get. You need to get the clear channeling as it just funnels.
Oh, there you go. That's probably a good idea.
Channel in the boat with water. Yeah, that'll work.
I'm not catching any fish. I might as well just go in my.
Just lay back and channel.
I know. I got the little cuddy cabin. Just set up the cell phone, lay back in the cuddy.
Baby, now you got it.
Might be a little wavy, but. That's a good idea.
I think that could work.
Good idea, Deanne.
Just don't run the motor while you're trying to.
Oh, when I'm parked, I'll throw anchor.
Park that baby, park it, and do it.
People might think I'm dead or something, if there's no one standing up there.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
There you go. Best church on the planet is a little fishing boat.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little big fishing boat. The little, it's a smidge big for the lakes. But
that's all right. No, they'll get enough water in those lakes yet, and then you'll be like cruising around like you're king of the lake.
Oh, there's some bigger pontoons running around, but they don't go down so far in the water.
Yeah, they don't because they have big, huge things that keep them up. Right.
The old one I got, at least I didn't have to get a loan for this one, so
yeah.
Everything else was 20, 30 grand. I'm like, are you kidding me?
It's a lot. Boats are a lot. Even used boats. Yeah.
Yeah. Used ones hold their value. I was looking at
they do
90, late 90s. They still want 10, 20 grand for them. It's crazy.
They do. Yeah. Everybody wants a boat.
21.
21 Chris Craft.
Mine's an 85 Bayliner trophy fishing boat. The old cuddy cabin, so you can go in there. I got a fan in there, and if you want to cool off.
I'll tell you, I don't want to own one, but I want to have a bunch of friends who have them.
Got plenty of water.
Yeah. The kayaks are fun. That's for sure.
Oh, Joe says there's no gas motors on the lake. Well, there's a few lakes around me that are pretty shallow that we can
Mm-hmm.
only kayak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty. Anyway, everyone have a blessing Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining,
Thank
Valerie.
you.
Pleasure as
Yeah.
always.
Yeah. I
Oh, I
thank you,
know.
everyone. I appreciate you being here with us, and your energy is so great. It really makes that makes it fun, and your questions are fun. I love your chitter chatter back and forth with each other. It's always lively.
Pretty
Break
much,
out
Louise.
another 1,000.
We got another 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, about right. Boat. Yeah, it's
I'll be good as
yeah,
long
it's an
as
expensive man toy that has to be maintained, and then parts have problems, and then you know,
True. As long
as
as the
Scott
motor,
can tell
as
you.
long as the motor runs, I'm good. Everything else I took care of.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh man.
Blessings. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
bye
Love you
everyone.
all.